Hi, my name is Ben. I work for the Game House, and we're continuing our 2023 NBA Draft Profile series with the Sacramento Kings today. The Kings have 3 picks in this draft, number 24, number 38, and number 54, and for their team needs, just some defense, especially off the bench, and a backup big man. As you know, if you watch the playoffs, defense was an issue for them. So, starting with their projected targets, I have number 24, Ryan Rupert, a forward from New Zealand. He's only 6'6", but his wingspan is 7'2". Now that's actually bigger than a lot of the near 7-footers in the NBA and in this draft. So he uses that absolutely insane length to be a great defender. He's one of the best defenders in the draft so far. Hopefully it will translate to the NBA level. Now, he can play on and off ball defense, and he can read opposing offenses and loves to create turnovers. Now, he's not quite an offensive liability, as I say here, but he's definitely not consistent. He's going to need to grow in offense, but he is only 19 years old, so he'll have that time to learn the American game. And again, the Kings were pretty bad on defense, so taking a defensive prospect first makes a lot of sense. NBADraft.net, we're going to look at his strengths right here. Athletic wing, good size, really long arms, as I talked about. Pull-up game has potential, as I said. Again, he's really going to have to polish that out, but with an offensive team like the Kings, maybe it won't take that long. He's added a floater, and he's a good help defender. So again, not a lot of downsides to picking him here. Next, we're going to go with pick number 38, Tristan Vukcevic, out of Serbia. And if you're going to compare Vukcevic with anybody, it might as well be Domantas Sabonis, another stretch big who loves to shoot. He is a pure shooting prospect. He can knock it down from anywhere, great at mid-range, absolutely insane from beyond the three-point line, and he's 6'11". So when he does develop that sort of hard-nosed low-post game, he's going to be hard to stop. But for now, he's a little bit softer touch around the rim. If Sabonis can sort of take him under his wing and tell him how to play like a true stretch big in the United States, it's going to be really huge for them, especially if they can figure out a way to get both of them on the court at the same time. Could be pretty unstoppable depending on Vukcevic's progression. So Fan Nation here, we're just going to take a look at a different draft profile just to back up what I'm saying. Strength, good mobility, and agility for his size. I didn't really talk about that, but he does move well for an almost 7-footer. Shooting ability, good hands. Concerns, an average rebound for the size/position. That mostly comes from where he's shooting. When he's shooting threes, he's not really going to have a chance to get back into the paint and grab that rebound if he misses. Not much of a rim protector, and like I said, doesn't finish well with contact. He's more soft around the rim. Then finally, we're going to go with a surprise pick with number 54, Jalen Slauson, the forward out of Furman. Pretty raw offensively when it comes to any shot outside the paint. His three-point shooting is there, and his mid-range game is not really tested. We don't really know that much about it. But he has offensive potential, and he's another defensive-minded player. He's 6'7", and he can protect the rim really well for a guy his size. He also has some great passing ability. Again, if that sort of offensive game progresses, could be an underrated pick. We're going to go with the ringer right here. They say he's a switchable defender with a knack for standstill playmaking and at-rim finishing, all things I talked about. Straight to the minuses here, since we know what he's good at. Sloppy ball handler, so he might get stripped at the next level. And again, not a reliable jump shot. Under 33% of threes in college. Doesn't have much of an in-between game either. So those are just 3 picks for the Kings. I'd love to know what you think down below. Who do you think they should take to take that next step in the NBA playoffs? And thanks for watching. I really appreciate it.